Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Kakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. This news article from RT.com, August the 17th, 2023. As we see the tensions between Russia and Ukraine once again continues to intensify now some more than ever. As we continue to see increasing counteroffense between both sides of both the armies of nations that's taking place over there in Ukraine, throughout different parts over there in Ukraine as well too, as the tensions of Russia-Ukraine situation is going to continue to escalate now some more than ever. So, I just want to add an additional note to that. And it reads, U.S. encouraged NATO allies to send F-16s to Ukraine. According to Reuters, the Netherlands and Denmark will reportedly told all the necessary requests will be approved. It says Denmark and the Netherlands can send Ukraine F-16 fighters as soon as the pilot training is complete. U.S. Secretary Anthony Blinken said in a letter seen by Reuters on Thursday, I am writing to express you the United States' full support for both the transport of F-16 fighter aircraft to Ukraine and for training of Ukraine pilots by qualified F-16 instructors, Blinken said in a letter to his counterpart in the Hajj and Copenhagen. According to the agency, Blinken pleaded that the U.S. will approve all the necessary third-party requests for the delivery of the U.S. made so that the Ukraine can take fully advantage of its new capabilities as soon as the first set of pilots complete their training. The letter comes just days after Ukraine Air Force spokesperson Yuri Ignite told reporters that Kyiv has high hopes for receiving the jets this year, but unfortunately it is already clear that we will not be able to protect Ukraine with F-16s throughout the fall and this winter. Denmark and the Netherlands has spreaded the coalition to train Ukraine pilots on the U.S.-made fighter, which consists of Belgium, Canada, Luxembourg, Slovakia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, the UK, and Sweden. About half of those countries do not actually have X-16s in their service. None of them have publicly committed to sending any of the jets to Kyiv. It says the U.S. is not sending any jets itself. President Joe Biden's top advisor, Jake Sullivan, was adamant in early July, telling reporters that it will likely come from European countries that have access to F-16 supplies. The single energy fighter was designed in the 1970s by General. It's not right back. He did get fucked up. He's like, yeah, it's alright. It says, in a single engine fighter was designed in the 1970s by General Dynamics and it's current in limited production by the Lockheed Martin, which also makes the notorious F-35. Ukrainian officials have said that the training should begin sometime in August, which planes enter service by the end of March of 2024. If everything follows the schedule. A recent report by Washington Post, however, noted that the initial 6 pilots will acquire a 4-month course in English before they can start with the flight lessons. So it says when Biden first brought up the F-16 in May, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that sending them to Ukraine will be an unacceptable escalation and warning that the West again playing with fire. Speaking in June, Russian President Vladimir Putin predicted that F-16s will be burned just like the Western tanks supplied to Kyiv, and said that Russia will find ways to strike at sites outside Ukraine if the jets end up being based there. Operating the F-16 requires the present runways, which Ukraine does not possess. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. It reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but and it's not yet." So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from the RT.com Alternative World News as of August 17, 2023. And it says again, U.S. encouraged NATO allies to send F-16 to Ukraine, according to Reuters. And I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered folk onto the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.